DC resistance measurement of transformer winding is one important item of transformer conventional test. The measurement purposes are to check the welding quality of the internal wires and leads of the winding, whether the connection of parallel branch is correct, whether there is turn-to-turn short circuit or internal break of winding, whether the contact of tap changer is in good contact and lead of transformer is in good contact with lead-out bushing, etc. The instruments used to measure DC resistance generally include single-arm bridge, double-arm bridge and rapid tester of DC resistance. One of above bridges can be choose according to the DC resistance value of a tested winding. To ensure the accuracy of measurement, double-arm bridge or rapid tester of DC resistance should be chosen to measure when DC resistance value of tested winding is less than 10 ohms. Generally, the DC resistance values of high voltage and low voltage windings of most power transformers are less than 10 ohms, and only those small capacity transformers whose DC resistance values of high voltage winding may exceed 10 ohms. We'll introduce the method to measure DC resistance of transformers winding by taking DC resistance tester as an example. DC resistance tester is equipped with 4 test lines, namely current plus, current dash, sampling plus, and sampling dash. The 4 test lines should be connected to the instrument 1-to-1 correspondence. For transformer with star connection, the current plus and sample plus should be connected in parallel to the head end of any phases winding, whereas the current dash and sampling dash are connected in parallel to neutral terminal of the tested transformer. This connection can get the DC resistance of each phase winding. For transformer with triangular connection, the current plus and sample plus may be connected in parallel to the head end of any phases winding, whereas the current dash and sampling dash will connected in parallel to another end of the phase. This connection will get the line DC resistance between 2 phase windings. Ground the instrument, connect the power supply and check the connection, turn on the power and press the measure key to display the security prompt interface, then press the confirm key again to start the measurement. Wait for the instrument to sample and calculate the signal, finally to display the measurement results. The DC resistance of high voltage winding of transformer should be measured at each gear of tap changer. Keep the connection unchanged, rotate the tap changer to the next gear and measure DC resistance successively at every gear, then change another phase and continue to measure. The measurement results of DC resistance should be converted according to temperature and then can be compared with the historical data. The deviation should not be obvious. In the meantime, the DC resistance of every phase of the tested 3-phase transformer should be basically the same, and the deviation between every phase should not exceed the specified value.